She's so cool and
Yeah,
grounded.
she's so cool,
I love that. I aspire to be that because I know I won't.
I feel like we could be. I don't think...
No. I'll be like, hey, my Lamborghini's diagonal in the driveway. I don't know what happened. Figure it out or you're fired.
it's dinged and that was you.
Yeah. Who's up next after me? I'm going up right now.
I'll figure it out there.
I walk right up. I'm like, come on, gimme. The person. Yeah.
Bring me up.
We could do this the easy way or the hard way. And they're like, which one is this?
Who are you? I'm the newest paid regular. My set time says 1 a.m., but I'm going up now.
Yeah, I'm now. Guys, give it up for me, guys. Just start clapping, and then eventually they'll cry or ask what's going on. Yeah, manager's in the back. Go for it. I'll hold that while you go get to the bottom of this. Just hand me that. And then I bomb.
For 45 minutes.
I'm not going to laugh. I'm taking my shirt off. I'm like, we can stay. I'm leaving you with something.
Lift off. The clock has started.
Hey, Hesbos. Welcome to Hesby Avenue. Thanks for coming by.
Street. You said avenue in the beginning, and it's Hesby.
I get those mixed up.
Yeah, it's street.
Because there is an avenue.
No, there's no Hesby Avenue.
There's not.
Uh-huh.
But avenues exist.
Sure. Yeah. Welcome to Hesby Street. I'm your host, Zack Chapaloni. With me is Torio Van Grol.
Also the host. You said the host like there was only one host.
I'm an host. A host.
Check out the website, hesbystreetpod.com. We got live dates. I'm going to be in Cleveland, Detroit, Portland, Vancouver, Seattle, San Diego, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Rochester, Sacramento, and Toronto. So check out the website.
Check out the dates. I got some shows coming up in L.A. I will be staying here because someone's got to do these auditions with guys with their shirts off that don't want to be shirtless. You know, I'm doing the Lord's work out here. But no, I'll be at just a bunch of different places. Set up every Wednesday and Sunday. We got a Comedy Store Door Guy show coming up. Torio's
that'll
there
be tonight. If you're listening to the day, if you're listening on February 15th, the day this gets released, I'll be at the Comedy Store. Come by.
10:30 p.m.
Long set. Have some fun. Start the ep, I think.
Dude, you could see me at 8
Where?
in Culver City tonight.
Oh, wow.
And then race over to see you.
You can see us both.
At 10:30.
Yeah.
Both doing
Zach will probably
sizable
give you a
sets.
ride. It's on the way home for
If you help me set up chairs, I'll pay you. All right.
Happy Valentine's Day, man. You're my Valentine this year. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, don't put that on
Come
me.
on, man. Be my Valentine. Be mine.
It's a lot of pressure.
Be mine.
I don't want to be yours.
Come on. Just
No.
do it.
No.
Come on.
What do I got to do?
You just got to hold me for 4 to 5 hours.
Hours?
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big ask.
I haven't held anyone for 4 to 5 hours.
Well, then this is going to be new for you.
There was someone that I thought was dead, and I was like, help, help. This person, I don't know who they are.
They weren't dead, though. You said they thought they were dead?
I thought they were dead. And then, it was like maybe 10 minutes of me holding them. And
What
I'm
was
like,
wrong with them?
What's it been, hours? They just were like blue and not breathing, so I just put them down, and I got up, and I kept walking.
Dude, on the drive over here, I don't know. It took me a while because there was the fire truck had to come into oncoming traffic to stop. And then so I got around it, but then it was a red light. So I'm just sitting there, and it was someone was not dead, but they were on the ground, sitting up, something had happened. Maybe a homeless person had collapsed, kind of a deal.
Ooh.
And then so they're working on them, which is serious. And then one of those delivery robots.
Oh, yeah.
So in LA, I don't know about how many other cities have these. There's these delivery robots that are just
They're like the size of, it's a cooler on wheels is what it looks like.
yeah, or a small shopping cart.
Yeah.
Just kind of going down the sidewalk, and it'll say on delivery, and then if you get in its way, it'll stop, and then, but it was in the way.
You're
it was
giving
just,
CPR, and it's just
it was paramedics, this guy on the ground, this delivery
Someone's rice bowl.
Trying to get out of the way. Like, you're in the way. I don't know if it verbalizes. I need to deliver this Chipotle.
Right.
And that is funny that's like, I mean, we could get to like the end days or like the war in Ukraine. There's just delivery robots.
Right. Going through the rubble.
By a tank.
Yeah.
It's like I got to get these RPGs, man.
I've never ordered from one of those things. I don't know where they come from, how you get one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like you order on Uber Eats and that's one of them. Postmates type deal.
Yeah. You might have been with me. I was walking and one like could spot like the beta in me.
Yeah.
And it just like stopped and I went to walk around and it like backed up a little and I'm
Did
like
this and like put an arm up like back up.
I was like, all right, man. Jesus Christ. Just hoping to fucking fool the masses for a second.
It does feel like they're not ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they were like, just launch it.
Yeah. We'll start with like 20.
Sometimes you'll see them tipped over. Like it just
Really?
went too far on with the alpha. Like they did what you did, and the
Right.
guy's like, nope.
Yeah.
No.
Right. You embarrassed me in front of my girl? Stupid delivery
On
robot.
Valentine's Day? Open up. It won't open up.
All right, you won't open? Fuck you. Throw it into traffic.
So yeah, Valentine's Day. You got big plans with E?
We're going to do sushi and a movie night. I don't know what movie to watch. Knock at the Cabin, I hear, is like bad at the end.
It's got a bad ending?
They say it's boring.
Bummer.
They say
that's
the
M.
beginning's
Night.
exciting. I know that's
M.
what
Night.
everyone says. But I feel like M. Night had a good... Signs was good.
I think he's got too much. He put too much on his endings. Either he did it himself or we all did it because he had solid endings.
Yeah.
You know, even The Village, Signs.
I like The Village.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense, of course.
Yeah.
He kind of had
Stuart Little.
Stuart Little was pretty fire.
Great M. Night Shyamalan.
That ending was insane.
Dude, it was nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Stuart Little.
Oh my God. See Stuart Little.
And tell us what happened.
Tell us about the end because it's hard to understand.
I went to a comedy speakeasy.
No.
Yeah, it was so cool. It was like honestly a dream come true.
What was it?
I can't really disclose too much information here
Why?
because it's legitimately like illegitimate.
Oh, it's kind of like our. So it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Yeah, I had one of those. Tony and I ran one of those in San Francisco. We made it like 3 months before we got shut down.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I never got to go to that.
It was so fun. You had to go down this sketchy ladder. Some people would buy tickets and be like, I'm not going down there. And we'd give them their money back.
Right.
Yeah.
Feels like an episode of Saw.
Yeah.
Or like
right.
a Saw
I
movie.
don't do ladders.
Yeah.
It's kind of tilted. It's
Right.
almost a staircase.
It's like, fuck, this guy knows I have a secret family. And he's going to like make me apologize for it before a timer goes off. In my
All right. So you did this in LA, I'm assuming.
No, outside of LA.
Where?
And I won't say where.
Okay. But in the greater LA area.
No. California somewhere.
Oh, I know where it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I know where it is.
all right. Well, you must be cool.
No, I know your life.
Feels like we're kids on the backyard where it's like, no, it's like a super secret gun, and then you're the other kid going like, oh yeah, I heard of that gun.
I heard of that super gun.
My dad showed me one
It's
once.
lasers.
So we went there, and they built this thing out of like nothing. There's no door, like no signage. The front door you open, it's an apartment connected to the club. So we have our own like 3 big master bedroom, guest bed, 2 comfy couches, a TV, kitchen, bathroom.
Did you guys spend the night there?
We ended up spending the night there just because we didn't realize how nice of an option this was going to be. We didn't even know there was an apartment. So what was funny was Steve Fury was headlining, and we were like, they didn't tell you there was an apartment? And he said, now that I think back, the guy who was booking me was like, oh yeah, just come by early and we can hang at the apartment. And he kept thinking the guy meant his own apartment. So Fury's like, I'm not going to your apartment. And the guy's like, no, it's right there. It's like at the club. And he's like, I don't care if it's in the club, dude. I'm not sleeping with you, bro. I fell up for this one too many
I'm
times.
not doing this again.
And the club was so awesome. It was they had built a bar in the back. It had like a fiberglass kind of view from the bar that blocks sound. So if people are hanging by the bar talking, you can watch the show without disturbing it. And then it was packed with people, and they had cameras set up and like nice spotlight, a LED screen that had like the lineup of the show with our faces on it, like who's playing tonight.
That's cool.
And
It's a bummer that they put all that money into it and it will get shut down.
it will, yeah.
Yeah.
But they've done a really good job of keeping it like hidden from the public, and it could be like a chill part of town where people are like, oh yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I think the guy said he tried to do music shows there, and he was like, there's no way to block that sound.
Right.
But he said for some reason laughter and applause, like clapping, you could all be clapping inside and it wouldn't.
So when you say apartment, does that mean it's a shared wall with another apartment?
The apartment is it's sort of like
It's a standing building.
it's like a big like art studio space that they built an upstairs apartment. So the apartment, it feels like you're in the club. Like the sound is so
right. That's
janky. Cool. But then you can just walk right into the show. You can leave the show and go back up to your room for a second and come back in. And it was so much fun. And then, like, Hormoz was there, and he likes to smoke weed. So he's like, can we smoke in the apartment? He's like, dude, you can smoke right here in the club. And he's like, weed?
No rules.
He's like, are you sure we're allowed? He goes, none of this is allowed. I'm like, that's so cool to me.
That is cool.
It just feels like Lord of the Flies, but,
Yeah.
like, it's
That is fun.
Yeah.
So you going to tell the Hesbos where it is if they want to know? Like,
Hesbos,
hit
I'll
Zack
give
up?
Hesbos, I'll let you know. Actually, no, I can't tell because I want to headline there soon. And that whole guy's like, don't talk about us. He's like, you could tell people about us, but don't like, we don't have an Instagram. We don't have anything.
So how do people buy tickets?
I think it's a locals only thing. And he said they've 86 people. Anyone who's like shared it with someone, they're like, you're out of the club.
Damn, that's tight.
Yeah, it was really cool. They're doing it right. But yes, ultimately, there's always a weak link. Someone acts a fool.
Don't be acting a fool.
But it was people of all ages. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I don't like that.
it was like
There's
80-year-olds
kids?
that were partying.
Oh.
There was a 6-year-old who sacrificed that one, though. That had nothing to do with the audience.
So she didn't have to hear the jokes. The bad, dirty jokes.
I love that it's she to you. I was thinking an innocent little boy. You had to go there.
I always use the she pronoun now.
Everyone's a she.
Everyone's a she. They should be.
I did a show last night with a lot of they intros, which was kind of interesting. Hadn't really
I've been
experienced
just
that.
using they.
Oh, really? That's really smart.
Yeah. Just be like, what are they about?
Yeah.
Trying to. I'm not
Yeah.
good at it, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it in this goddamn town.
You're going to make it in this town.
I guess.
If this town lives to see you make it.
You think this town's done? What's up with these aliens?
I think
Can we talk about it? I think we're the guys that figured this out.
Oh, yeah. We can figure it out probably in this episode.
Probably. All right. So we're talking about these balloons,
Balloons.
these unidentified flying objects that we're just shooting down. Is that a good idea?
They're not of this earth,
We don't. Yeah. Well, we don't know that,
and they're messing with our sensors.
but they're on this earth, so we shoot at them.
you don't mess.
That's what we do.
You don't come to our territory or even above our territory. I don't care what altitude.
Yeah. There's laws about up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In the land you own below.
If you're above the land, we own some of the up.
As below, so above. And if
Emerald
you're,
tablet, baby. Let's go.
and if you're jamming our sensors, oh, hope you're okay with getting shot
Yeah.
because we're going to shoot you down below.
And then not find it.
We're gonna have
That's
to
the
look for
problem.
you.
So it's like we shot it down.
Yeah.
Can't we go up and get a good look?
Shoot a tracking gun.
These jets can get right up there. You know, take a gander.
Yeah.
What are they not telling us?
Yeah.
Zach's here to
I
tell
just
us
love
what they're not
I
telling
love
us.
Torio in the war room where they're like, here's the alien we're about to shoot. And Torio's like, can you get up a little bit? Get a closer. No? Is it going normally fast?
Why do we spend trillions of dollars if you can't get right up to it? You know what I mean?
Torio's like, can you like give me the control? I think I could just do it.
we don't have drones that we can just put right there.
And I'd be your vice president. I'm like, no, just give me the control. You're like, Zach, my friend Zach's so good at it.
Exactly. Everyone quiet.
Quiet.
You know what? Leave the room.
Don't look at Zach while
Yeah.
he does it
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
really good.
I'll go get snacks.
And Ohio, people think that aliens are a distraction from the fact that Ohio is Chernobyl right now.
Yeah, is that real?
That is real.
Why? I know. Sorry, I know that there was a chemical plant explosion or a chemical train, something with chemicals.
Chemical train.
But is it actually
Sounds like a Michael Bay movie.
chemical train?
From the people that brought you Ambulance and Chemical Ambulance and Train.
You won't believe what this is gonna be about. Chemical train.
That chemical train's headed right for us.
But they were saying as bad as Chernobyl. That can't be right.
Well, it's just like an equivalent because basically the entire like ecosystem is like being murdered. Like it's being killed. Like the fish are dead in the rivers.
Are the people gone? I'm supposed to go to Ohio.
There's like 5 million people that get water from like that Ohio River basin. They can't get water anymore. And there's been an emergency evacuation order. So they might be gone.
How close to Cleveland is it?
I don't know about your show, Torio. It's gonna, the
Hey guys,
repercussions.
February 24th, come out to the B-Side Lounge in Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a.
Do like
They have bottled water.
journalists get in free? Maybe start like
Yeah, journalists pay full price.
take a side.
the door deal.
Yeah, apparently they're in trouble because they blew it up
On accident? On purpose?
on purpose.
Why?
They blew up the rest because they needed the rail open for like supply chain.
Oh.
And I think that's why like they're not releasing a lot of information because it's just like big business.
They're like, release the distraction balloons.
Yeah, that was their deployment. One guy's giving, he's like, no, it's just a regular balloon. That's a, what's that, sir? Stall? Yeah, the balloon, I can't confirm or deny that it's of this world.
I love that interview where he's like, could this be aliens? And he's like, can't confirm or deny that.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude.
Yeah, you can.
It said made it in China, but
Of all the
knows?
things we thought aliens were going to be coming to our doorstep with, balloons.
I had that
Picture
idea like
Independence Day.
when they were like, this balloon's from China. I just pictured China be like, just because we made it.
Oh, right. Whoa.
We make materials and we ship them all over the world.
First of all, it says Hecho and China. Kind of misleading, right? Should we investigate a little more?
Guys,
Who's on this committee?
you can't outsource everything to us and then come at us when a balloon goes crazy.
Right. Yeah, so there's that. A lot of news is popping. We shouldn't have talked shit about the news.
We were saying that it was slow news.
Yeah,
there's a lot of news.
You want us to fucking turn the dial up? Careful.
What else we got?
I used to have this fear. It's such a funny superstition when I'd go like body surfing in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, that's all you got, Mother Nature? And then I would just get like beaten to shit by a set of waves.
Same thing like when I kill a spider, I just picture a giant spider right behind me.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Mostly as a kid, but yeah.
oh, okay.
You just be like, that was my son, bitch. And he just, one bite eats me.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, just huge. I'm talking huge spider. I'm talking Shelob shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just kill a little spider and then like something the size of your whole ceiling goes,
Yes. Just like ducks its head to enter the room type size.
you wouldn't have happened to see my boy, Scott. Yeah, but I used to like talk shit to Mother Nature, and then sometimes I'd go into the ocean and be like, "You're good. Hey, man, I'm afraid of you."
You win, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mother Nature's not to be trifled with.
No, neither are the railroad industry people.
No, don't fuck with them.
Because if you're Mother Nature, they're like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah. I still am worried that we killed an alien without thinking. We went in guns blazing, and now they're all going to show up.
You
Like,
think?
why'd you kill Skylar? You know, same kind of vibe with the spiders.
You know how people used to do the like, I'm going to kayak around the world, and they have like some weird high tech kayak.
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
like, bunch of supplies.
Yeah.
That's just like an alien like Forrest Gump that's like, I'm gonna balloon through the universe.
I'm going to get to that planet they said no one can get to.
Yeah. And it's like we saw your gold record thing that you sent out to space and we learned from it. Hi.
You want all this clean energy technology?
I was gonna show y'all how to make like pure energy that can run your whole planet without oh my god.
Shoot that. Y'all know those lightning bolts are for you, right? You can use them to harness energy. Just use this little device. Oh my god!
I feel like our antennas are crossing a little bit. Your sensors are your sensors doing a weird thing too? Because mine are. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, we're not gonna last much longer.
Yeah, I love our hillbilly alien. We come from a more advanced society.
I know that I'm a narcissist because it's like the end of days are coming, and I'm like, I finally got all these followers.
I know. That's my biggest
You
fear.
know,
Is
I
like,
finally have a headline tour coming up, and it's like I can't. Now the balloon aliens
of course
are coming.
it ends here.
Yeah,
Of course, the dream. You wake up. You wake up and you're just in bed.
yeah.
How would you feel if you just woke up from like your first big headlining tour, and you wake up? It's
Have
just
a
your
wife and kids.
It's just your mom being like, "Come on, bud, we got school." And it's like 7th grade. You're like, I was so close.
I just met Sarah Silverman. I feel like she was going to open a door or two.
Like I know a lot.
Yeah.
Artie Lang was calling me a bunch, which I wasn't stoked about, but I
I'm
was.
starting to forget because you start forgetting. Like, no, there was Zack.
There was
Zack. I gotta
Zack.
find Zack. Marin? Mom, where's Marin?
Yeah. And I'm just riding my bike. Like, wait up, guys. Guys, I'm special. Guys, there's something special in me that I feel like you're not taking seriously. That's heavy, man. Well, I feel like now that you have so much to gain or so much to lose, like
Yeah.
you can't do whatever hallucinogenic like therapy you were going to do. You can't. That's got to wait because
Okay.
when reality starts melting away, you're going to be like, no, I need reality.
Hallucinogens are for the comeback.
Hallucinogens
You
are for
gotta
like
climb the mountain, fall,
Yes.
and then do the hallucinogens.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're ready
That's
for
good.
everything to be.
I need a few years before I'm even ready to do ayahuasca. Anyway,
Yeah, you need everything to be. I would say DMT
sure, throw it all at me.
because you want like the 3-minute high. That's
Okay.
I freak out with, and I feel like you wouldn't be able to handle it. Is like mushrooms,
How long it lasts?
hours. So and you're going like, when is it over? And it's like you got a long way to go. And that's the last thing I want to hear.
Yeah.
Because it also makes you like grab onto reality. So it's like table's always table, right? And everyone's like, this is not the sound of a good trip.
I remember that. You know my weed story that I do.
Yeah.
Stand up. So that it ends with me like playing foosball. I remember that pretty vividly, and I was in his room, and it was in his living room. My buddy's living room. The guy I call. Just it's a little different than this.
Oh, okay, I was about to say I thought it was a girl,
I kind of changed it to make it shorter.
so that you be fucking in it.
No, she was in the beginning of it, and then we went to his house. I used to be like,
I see.
She had to drive me, and I'm just like, why don't you drive?
Yeah.
You know, because
yeah.
I think it's good for women to drive sometimes.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I'll focus on music.
music. That's the song that I want you to hear.
I want to DJ this.
But I remember his door was like caught on like the he had like one of those door stands, you know, that you put like a wedge that you put under the door to like keep it open. But the door was closed and it was stuck under there. If that makes sense.
On the other side, so you couldn't open the door?
No, it was on my side, but it was
okay.
just stuck in there, and I couldn't open the door. And I had this thought where I was like, doors don't open anymore.
Damn.
Just across the, I was like, oh, doors don't open anymore.
That is a high thought.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, so doors don't work. That's the reality we're living in.
Right.
We're just gonna have to make it work. Like, there
Right.
is no make this door open.
Yeah.
He probably just came over and fixed it.
Right.
And I was like, doors don't work.
Doors stay closed forever now. So I'm going to climb through this person's window.
Yeah, just head first through the glass. But yeah, that's where your mind goes when you're.
You just break into someone's like the wrong house,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Okay, now doors work." I'm realizing
Yeah, it's not all doors.
not all doors.
Yeah.
Everyone would make fun of me because the first time I did mushrooms, I did so many, and it's a big part of like my mafia bit was like me like fully breaking down and nothing making sense, and I remember just asking all these like why everything.
Right.
Like, why do we have 5 fingers? It blew my mind. Like, why 5?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was just laughing at me. Like, why do we have 5 fingers? You know, and like to this day, they'd still be like, what is a brother? Why do we have like? Do I have a brother? Why do we have 5 fingers? And I was like, why do we have 5 fingers? And I'm like, okay, but why?
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, so
What's thumb?
there is? Yeah, exactly. What is thumb, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it makes you ask the hard questions. Do doors always open?
Sometimes they don't, man. This
You're
door
right.
ain't opening.
Right.
And then you get caught in metaphors. Like, what does that mean?
Right. When one door opens, another closes.
Why?
Is that literal? Like somewhere out in the world, like there's only a set number of doors that get to be open?
Yeah, man.
Backdraft?
Backdraft for sure.
That's when the door's closed and the fire goes...
Fire goes...
And then it's like, don't open it.
Don't open that door.
Because backdraft.
Backdraft. I'm lost. But
You've never seen Backdraft?
I never saw the movie. I know it has to do with fire of some kind.
That's the whole thing. There's a it's like a fire gets sucked back in. It's basically some fireman technical term.
It's like oxygen?
Yeah. It's like an exposure to oxygen that the door, they're like, don't open it. And right when they're about to open, you see the door go, it like inhales the smoke underneath and it explodes. But it was kind of a stretch to make that like a movie.
Was that Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell,
Yeah.
Robert De Niro.
Oh, damn.
He's a fire detective, which one of my favorite made-up jobs.
Fire detective.
He's like, fire is coming up that way. Yeah, it came down.
Probably started there.
Hey, you fuck. What's the matter with you, you fire? They're like, okay, less like Casino. You're just a guy. You've gone to school for this. You didn't learn this on the streets of New York.
This isn't like a cool job.
I started stealing cars, and then I started investigating fires. No. You just
Fire killed my mom, and I said never again.
No, you were a scientist. You studied fire science, and then you were able to deduce where.
Okay, so like a Sherlock Holmes thing?
Yeah, so I could
fire?
see it in your eyes if you started a fire.
Like arsonists? All right. We got to go to Banger City.
We got to take him there right now?
We got to go right now.
One-way ticket?
One-way ticket.
Oh, we went to the Super Bowl party at the Comedy Store. We never talked about that. That was really fun. First ever Super Bowl party. And
you went all in on the Chiefs.
You disappeared. You went home, right? You got too high and just went home?
Wasn't too high. I got too full.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get high. I was just eating. I ate a lot of food.
The only thing you would say to me there was, I'm very high. Too high.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So we're like maintaining an image or something?
No, I didn't get high.
What?
I just ate some food. I ate a lot of food.
But while you were eating the food, you're like, I don't know if this is because I'm high or I'm hungry. I didn't eat anything and now I'm really high. You don't remember that?
The reason I left was because I wasn't drinking and I was really full and just wanted to go to the bathroom, and everyone else was like just getting drunker.
Right.
And I was like, I'm just going to go home.
Yeah.
I was tired.
We got drunker. Got hammered, went to Jones, had like a late night dinner.
Yeah.
I was with Jesky. She was drunk. We got drunk. And the bartender at Jones is like a huge fan of Bad Friends podcasts. So I was like, he's like, man, I got to come up to the store. He's like, I wanted to see like a Bad Friends line. I'm like, oh, actually, you might know Jesky. And he was like, she was like across the bar, and he's like, you know her? I'm like, yeah, we came here together. I was like, do you want to meet her? He's like, I would love to meet her. And then I introduced her. She's just like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, that's okay. You know what? I don't even think if they didn't admire us, I think their best judgment would say, you guys can have waters.
Yeah.
And go home.
And
order food to go.
I was working with Jet Ski the next day, and people like she's like working the ticket booth.
Yeah.
You know, and people will be like, Jet Ski. They get like starstruck.
Yeah.
Can I take a picture with you?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, but also like you need to the line, like there's a line.
Yeah, right.
Take a photo. She's like, yeah. She's all stoked about it, but then also like, now get it out of the way. I gotta like go back to my minimum wage job.
Dude, it's the funniest. It's so fun and entertaining watching someone become famous.
Yeah.
At their minimum wage job. Because I was standing in the back and the club was opening up, and it's just us working there when it's early. And one guy walked out of the hallway and he looked and was like, oh my God, it's Jet Ski. And she's like, yeah, hey. And then he was like, he looked at me and goes, wow.
Yeah.
And I go, pretty cool, huh? And he goes, you really never know who you're going to see here. I'm like, well, no, she's on a set schedule. She works here. Yeah.
She starts at 6. She'll leave around 1-ish once hill rides are done.
Yeah, it's like, I see what you mean, but that's not what this is.
Yeah, it's funny. Like she said, like I guess management asked if she was gonna like quit because it's like she's gonna be going on tour soon with them, and She's just like, no, I like it. I like working here. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's dope.
She's so cool and
Yeah,
grounded.
she's so cool,
I love that. I aspire to be that because I know I won't.
I feel like we could be. I don't think.
No. I'll be like, hey, my Lamborghini's diagonal in the driveway. I don't know what happened. Figure it out or you're fired.
It's dinged and that was you.
Yeah. Who's up next after me? I'm going up right now.
I'll figure it out there.
I walk right up. I'm like, come on, gimme. To the person. Yeah.
Bring me up.
We could do this the easy way or the hard way. And they're like, which one is this?
Who are you? I'm the newest paid regular. My set time says 1 a.m., but I'm going up now.
Yeah, I'm now. Guys, give it up for me, guys. Just start clapping, and then eventually they'll cry or ask what's going on. Yeah, manager's in the back. Go for it. I'll hold that while you go get to the bottom of this. Just hand me that. And then I bomb.
For 45 minutes.
I'm not going to laugh. I'm taking my shirt off. I'm like, we can stay. I'm leaving here with something. I go, okay, and what do? You already told me? Who did I miss?
Why are you leaving?
Yeah.
All right, well, come see Zack at the Comedy Store, man.
Someone said...
Eventually.
Someone ended their set the other night, and it was just like an East Side LA Alti comedy show where like doing material is corny.
Yeah.
And the person at the end was like, all right, what else should we do here? What are you? What did you have for dinner? And then the girl is with a group of 3 girls, and she goes, heart-shaped pizzas. We actually made heart-shaped pizzas.
Wow, we actually got something out of it.
And I was like, what a great... And everyone's like, oh. And then he goes,
And he was,
I worked at a pizza place. I would steal from there. That'll probably be a joke soon, right? And I'm like, dude, you were given like the
Such a
nicest,
gift.
fun audience to like
Yeah.
joke with and just keep talking to.
Yep, that'll probably be a joke soon.
But it's like, yeah, you worked at a pizza place. I used to be fat like you. and
and now I'm not. So if you want to do something about it, you could.
do you want to meet up again?
Comics are bad.
Like
man.
that breaks my heart and terrifies me and makes me upset when it's just like, just talk to people. If you're gonna talk to people, just talk to them.
Yeah.
But instead, it's like, what do you do? It's like, well, I work at an archery range.
You're like, fuck you, dude. They're just like, they hate the answer they get.
Yeah.
And it's like, this isn't their job to make funny. It's yours.
Just tell me what answer you want.
Yeah.
You know
What bakery?
Yeah, exactly. Did you ever bake with weed?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, yes.
You got the light, by the way. I'm not even supposed to know that.
When it blinks, does that mean we hate you?